Hello everyone, my name's Bottletophornet and welcome back to another episode of Vault Hunters. We are going to do a little bit of an exploring episode today. You guys will probably be able to tell by the thumbnail, but we're going to go looking. I see you, get out of it. We're going to go looking for some base locations. Somewhere we can build up a bigger base than this. Leave this as our starter base with the villages spread throughout, and go somewhere we can build up some serious farms and some serious infrastructure. So, I've been prepping myself with some bottles of enchanting, but we did run out using all of those for levels in the last episode. So I'm just going to use what I have here and hurt myself a little bit to gain some extra. Perfect. And I'll put those away. So, a couple of these set up for healing my elytra as we fly around. And I think we're going to try and unlock a decent amount of the map to see what we can find. I know that we've got some cool places out here. And out this direction somewhere there was those spiky, tall, standy, uppy thingies. Or maybe it was out this direction. I can't remember. But we do have some cool areas around the way. And I think I'm going to go out a decent amount, maybe 5k in all directions. Try and go out like this. In fact, how about we do this? If you can see that at the top of the map there, let's go. Can I do it? There. Ooh, come on. It's so. Just there. We're going to go top left. Let's go across this way and do top right, and bottom left. I think that's not a bad idea. How about we, in this episode, fill out this entire map and mark any decent or interesting places we find along the way. And then I'll put it to you guys and we can work out together in the comments what kind of place we want to set up a base. I feel like that's a fun way to go about it, and it gives me a chance to get some input from you guys to see what you would prefer or what you think is a cool place to build. So we might have to come back and make a couple of pit stops, but I'm going to set myself up with everything that I can, probably put away a few things, take some spare crates just in case for extra storage, and let's get exploring. So, now we have these markers out around 7,000 in each direction. I think I'm going to go to the top left to start off with, and then we might fly back and forth in a grid-like fashion, sweeping back and forth, filling in the map, and stopping whenever I find something interesting. This could be a little bit interesting for me to edit up, but I'm going to try and get all of the footage from the whole thing. I don't know how long this is going to take, and we'll see what we find. I'm looking for unique sort of landscape, unique flowers or unique trees, stuff like that. I really do like this this style of kind of landscape, this block, this dacite. I find it very, very pretty. So this is almost a place that we could consider, especially with places like that. But this is quite close. I'm going to maybe see if I can pop a temporary waypoint in the air. Yeah. Don't know whether temporary waypoints can have multiple of the same, but we'll find. Yeah, I can't look at my face, but we'll find out. One thing I will quickly do is actually add. There's a thing here, I'm sure of it. Display current biome. That way, underneath my minimap, I can see we're in a deep frozen ocean, and I can get a bit of an idea of what the name of the place is called as we go over top of them. And just looking at how long it's taking me to get my way over to this top right corner, top left corner I should say, I realize now this is going to take me hours. So we might head over to that top left corner and then change of plan. I might explore the whole thing myself and mark down any locations that I think are good options, and then we'll pop back in and go around looking at each of them to see what you guys think, because yeah, 5,000 by 5,000 it's a big area. Like it's a very big area. It looks like this one might be out in the middle of the ocean. There we go, hovering in the air. we are out to our top left location. But as you can see, oh boy, that is going to take some work going back and forth like that. I might be able to up the render distance significantly and let it load in at different areas. Do it this way, allowing that to fill in. Oh yeah, that could be the way. But that still requires me to go to different spots, stop, and allow it to load in. But it could be worth it. Look at that. That has potential, actually. Potential indeed. So, I might even mark that one off. I kind of like the look of that, and we could do something nearby here. But I'm going to spend the hours and potentially hours required to make my way around this area and fill it all in. And then I'll come back when I have some options. Wish me luck, and I'll see you guys soon. So, several hours later, I've done it. I have 10,000 by 10,000 blocks explored. And it took a very long time. And as you can see, I've marked out... where's number 2? Oh, that's number 2. And that's number 3 and 5. Oh, God. I have marked out some spots that I think could potentially be a lot of fun to build at. Even a Vault Hunter's Diaries style place. But they are so far apart. Like, so far apart. And to move back and forth and around and get to all these places just flying, it's going to have to happen. But say I came over here and then wanted to look at this one again just to see whether they're two compared. That's 10,000 blocks apart. So I have 40 skill essence, star essence. I keep calling it skill essence. Star essence in this slot here. And I do have enough diamonds to make myself a star core. I think I'm going to run a vault, maybe 2, and see whether I can get enough to unlock waystones. If we can get waystones, I'm going to be using them anyway, and it would be really nice to have a waystone set up in our little village here, as well as at whatever spot we choose to be our final destination for a mega base. So unlocking it now seems smart, and it doesn't really change the cost of anything important. The utility stuff it does slightly, but none of these get upped in price, and then I can further grab 2 of these to lower these down even more. Eventually probably getting create for 2 points. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and run a vault right now. Get myself 32 star essence. If I can get 32 in this one vault, I will be a happy boy. So let's see how we go. I got all prepared and then realized that I don't have a vault crystal. So I guess we're getting this crystal done and just temporarily moving this stuff out of the way. Thankfully, we have heaps of gravel, but let me sort this out and then we'll do the vault. I had 1 slime, so a little bit of grinding for me, but for you guys, we'll get into this vault right after this cut, hopefully. Time to find some slimes. Thankfully, it was a full moon, so yeah, we got plenty. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Turn on the portal. Hi. Magnet is turned on, and I think I'm ready to go. Keeping the bow just in case for some range stuff, but fingers crossed we get a good one. Personal space slowed and trapped. Okay. Not ideal. The trapped is going to be a bit of a problem, but we might be able to get lucky and get some decent stuff. We'll see. I was hoping for some gilded chests and whatnot to to give us a bit of a boost in the star essence department, but it may be a case of fighting as many of the vault fighters we can find. Oh, that's a good start. Looking for my way down. All right. Trapped. Not trapped. Also not trapped. An epic chest doesn't really look like it. Whew. I'm not even going to bother with the stuff out the back there. And those guys, I'm just going to get out. All right. Onwards. It is 5 obelisks, so it could be worth it if we find the stuff we're looking for to take on a boss. The boss crate could also be a supply of some star essence, and it's not the worst kind of vault to do that in. The personal space means that we shouldn't have too many mobs around while we fight it, so we'll see. But did we get an unlucky? No? Just not getting very good loot out of these chests. Oh god. Did you see how much my mouth shook just then? That genuinely scared the living daylights out of me. Oh my. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm leaving that in the episode. We've all been there. Oh no. That's a pain. I'm going to have to get back up and jump over that. No, I didn't just accidentally cleanse instead of dash. What are you talking about? What was that? Iskal? Witch Skull? That was terrifying. I've never experienced that before. Oh my god. That genuinely sounded like someone was in here with me at the computer. Oh, that is terrifying. What is going on this vault? Alright. Dash. Witch Skull, huh? Oh, that was terrible. Alright. Oh, let's move on. I'm going to put that explosive arrow away, or the rocket arrow, just because it's a little scary to have something like that just sitting there, potentially going to go off when I forget about it. So I really do feel like I'm probably going to have to do another run after this. It looks like maybe a village room and maybe a village room on that side too. So we're going to go either side of here now. Check these village rooms. Oh, not quite. I got thrown off by that. The grass. Ooh, times 3 blocks. That's very nice. Ah. Come on. It scares me every time. Thankfully, with the personal space, we aren't really getting anything spawning in around us. So I'm not too stressed in that way. But still, the explosions. Please. Oh, we got a seal of the Challenger. That's amazing. Okay. Definitely want to be making it out of this one alive. Okay. This side definitely was a villager room, which is good. I'm not completely mistaken. Not the most interesting of rooms, so we're going to just go down in the middle of here. Nothing there, but I'm still going to loot it. Probably our best chance at some decent chests, and even with the trapped, it's worth it. Ooh, nice. I definitely want to upgrade my my danks soon, though. Ooh, yes. That is very nice. Alright, we should probably try and get out. Nice. Moving on. I do just want to quickly check the end room that we didn't go and have a look at. The final room in the first run, just to see whether or not it was something that we might want to loot. Doesn't look like anything in particular, though. Still worth checking to see whether or not it had, ooh, something like that. Sure. We'll say that was worth it. That was definitely worth it. Now we can head back. Just under 10 minutes left. We'll see whether we get much luck with our obelisks, which it looks like we did. Perfect timing on me saying that. But I'm not thinking that this has been very good for getting our star essence. We have got some decent stuff. There's no doubt about it. But still, not quite what we were after. Oh, there's our 4th obelisk, which is nice. But the lack of star essence is not so nice. And all of the trapped. Ugh, all of the trapped. At least we are immune to fire damage. On we go. Okay, I don't really want to take that obelisk. And that is our sideways line off our first room. So I think I'm going to continue down this way instead. Worst case, we do have that room to fight the boss on the way back, but we can surely find something better. Another village room. If this had an obelisk in it, I'd be very happy. Doesn't look like it, but we'll do some looting. Maybe just a quick run around and we go back to that original room. Oh, Echo Gem. That was amazing. I think with that, I definitely need to get out now. So, up we go. Try and find our way back to the room that had that last obelisk. It's not a very good room to fight in, but it is pretty close to our main room, so if we did have to bail, we'd be fine. But honestly, with how much healing I have from all of these leech items, I don't see myself getting into trouble. So let's head back this way. We can loot this first. Let's go. So with fire resistance, I don't have to take a cobalt apple. With the feather falling that we get from Elvish, or the fall damage removal, I don't have to worry about the cobalt apple either. I can basically just take a few of these apples, use my power bar, and activate this, and we're good to go. Oh, the easiest boss we could have possibly got with this combination. There's our second boss crate. I might do a very quick run down this way. Let's see what was here. I can get that chest. Yeah. Worth it. So hopefully the boss crate did have something interesting in it. No star essence. Ah well. But we did get a block of netherite, we got an echo gem, and some ashium ore. The end of the day, not that bad. And the seal of the challenger is wonderful too. Vault cookies? Alright. So we'll put that away in there. 7 now of that, which is amazing. Oh, there's funzoid that I needed more of. Okay. So, let's roll these. See if we get something interesting. No. I'm going to open this Pandora's box. I think I just got vault diamonds. I'm going to put that away. We'll take out our danks and have a quick look at that. But, okay, not too bad on the ores. A very small amount of star essence. But it's better than nothing. Plenty of burger parts. And, yeah, a couple of vault diamonds. Not too shabby. Blah, 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 blah. We've got 69 burgers now. That's good. Let's try for a relic. Oh my god. I believe that is the 4th pair of those I've gotten. Yep. Perfect. And Pickerang. Oh! Oh my god. I finally got one out of one of those mystery boxes. Oh my goodness. I have opened. I have literally opened probably close to 1,500 over multiple different worlds. And I've never, ever gotten one for myself. Oh, yes. That is going straight in here. Actually, no. It deserves something more. Where are you? Yes. My beautiful, beautiful friend. Oh, perfect. That's it. Doesn't matter what happens now. I'm happy. But I am going to run one more vault. We're just going to breeze through this one. I'll let you know if anything interesting happens. And then, hopefully, we have enough to purchase ourselves waystones. Oh. And I'll go out and show you guys all of the potential base spots that I found. Alright, let's go. In this vault, I didn't really do much. We found ourselves in a pretty rough room to start off with, but I did grab some of this interesting wood. And then, pretty early on, I found myself in a dig site room. I was very underprepared for a room like this, but I persevered through most of the vault, getting as much loot as I could out of all of these chests, while avoiding as many of the mobs as I could. And basically spent like 20 minutes there. Got out with just under 30 seconds to go, and I think we did alright. So, at first I was almost about to cry. I was very disappointed, because I need 72. But when I went and put away some of the things that I got, we did get a star essence trade. So, waystones is still on the table. We're going to go through all of this stuff. Ooh, I hit level 34. Pick-a-rang? Imagine if I got one in this as well. Thank goodness. I would have been actually annoyed if that was the case. So some of this can go away there. Some of this can go away there. It is very nice to have everything having a place to go. Vanilla woods, redstone, and such. The dragon piece is nice, actually. Goes in the dragon set. We have 2 of these. That's not bad, actually. It's official. I'm a vampire. I'm actually a vampire. I'm actually a vampire. And that's a pretty good backup idol as well. The cooldown's cool, but the 3 levels is great. I'm going to put that in there as well. I also decided to grab this because I do think it's a fairly rare timber. If I can find a nightshade sapling, that would be even better. But for now, getting a few of the logs is good. And we may as well grab these and just put them down on some chests. Hello, brother. Libby here has been putting gravel away nice and steadily, but I have finished up a good run. Now we've got some new ones, and we are at 68%. So we're well on our way to our next one, which is nice. All right. This, though, this is the moment I've been waiting for. We'll grab ourselves some star essence. Perfect. Oh, it would have gone into our danks. Oh, actually, I kind of thought because I was collecting everything the way that I was, that nothing would have gone into here. But it looks like it might have actually been enough already. Ah, well, it's good. We are well and truly filled up. And a few extra goodies as well. Nice. So we'll make up a bunch of these. Perfect. Grab ourselves 20 of these. And 9 of these. Swoop. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, this is one of my favorite parts about this mod pack, is the putting together these high value items and getting that little 1 unspent knowledge point up in the top right. So now we can grab ourselves waystones. Oh, my next 2 purchases will probably be the test dummy and the chef, just to lower the prices of everything else. And then I think I'm going to aim for create. I'm excited. So, do I have any waystones? I do. I've got 5. What I think I'm going to do is do the trip around myself. I'm going to go around and I'm going to put down a waystone at each and every one of the places that I found. I'm probably going to have to collect a few more along the way. And then we'll go through them one at a time, and I'll give them a number, 1 through 9 or 10 or whatever it is. And I'd love to hear from you guys what you think. It's whether you just like the look of the area and you would say build whatever you feel like there, or if you have a specific idea for a specific area. So let me go do all of that, and then we'll run through and have a quick look at what we have available. Oh, I'm so excited. We've got waystones. Oh, things are moving forward. This is cool. All right. Give me, a sec for you, a long time for me. A lot of flying. Oh my God. I'll be back. So another hour or so done and dusted. And now we have a bit of a list. Not all of it is going to be used as options. I'm probably going to go over there and have a look at them properly again. Maybe narrow it down slightly for you guys and see how we go. But let's just start with number 1 and try and remember why I came here. There we go. Interesting. So I'm going to actually turn off my overlay or my GUI right now, and I'm going to take a screenshot of each place. So this one here, we'll take a screenshot of. This is sort of our first option that has that interesting dacite or dacite. I don't know how to say it. But got some nice mountains, a nice big flat area out here to expand, do some building. And so we'll call this option number 1. Once again, I'm just going to go through them quickly, number them, take a screenshot, and then we can go back and narrow it down, or I'll narrow it down with my own preferences, and then I'll pass the question over to you guys. We'll give a bit of a look at this one. If any of you watched my Vault Hunter Diaries series, this is almost the exact same shape as the area that I worked in, a little bit different, but it is just a big one of these islands out in the middle of an ocean. huge lava falls, and completely standing by itself in the water. So pretty cool. Very tall, lots of room to work with if we wanted to do something completely hidden inside of an area like this. So let me pop back over here. I might actually raise up my render distance a little bit, and let's take a screenshot of that. Nice. On to number 2. Number 2 is another one of these kind of mountains right up over here. This is the corner that we went to. Oh, see if it'll load. And this is the one that we looked at when we found this top corner. So another interesting mountain, but a bit more waterfront. Let me see if I can take a nice screenshot of this one, like so. And we'll move on. I'll put the numbers on screen while I'm doing the edit, so you guys can have a number corresponding to each and every one of these locations. That way, even if I don't pick them for my own, you can give me reasons that you like them or reasons you think it would be a good spot to build. Let's go on to number 3. Number 3 is an interesting biome. It's called Crag Gardens, and it's got these... Oh, I did not know this was here. It apparently has part of a jungle biome in there, or they just generate these. But it's got all these little pools and interesting lighter coloured water, bunch of different elevations and such all the way around. Could be used for something a lot more detailed, a lot of little pathways going up and down and staircases and whatnot. So that is an option. I need to find a good spot to take a screenshot of this one too. And I'm probably going to have to heal my elytra. So we'll take that screenshot there. And where did I have that? Ah, there it is. The beauty of these waystones is I could just teleport home and heal this. Perfect. Number 4. Are you guys sensing a pattern? I kind of like this stuff. It's something so different to what I'm used to as far as biomes that we have available in vanilla. And this one is a fairly nice sized area. Got a cool little mountain cliff peak here. Nice flat spot with decent views. So number 4 is pretty cool. Let me take a screenshot of this one too. There we go. And that is not a stronghold. I thought it might have been, but it is just a naturally generated structure, like a little dungeon thing. If that was a stronghold, it might have been the perfect pick. On to number 5. Number 5 was the, well, actually, I don't know what they're called. I didn't have a look at the name of the biome. Let's have a quick look. This is called a stone forest. So lots of stone pillars above a forested area down below. And so we'll jump down here and grab an image of number 5. Perfect. Number 6. Which one's this? Oh yeah. Very interesting. A nice cliffed area with a bunch of high stony walls around. This is called Bluff Steeps as a biome, and it also has a village here, so we could also set up villages or whatever we need. But this one has the grassy stone and a lot of the rocky stone. Is that what it's called? Yeah, rocky stone. Interesting area. We could build stuff inside and outside. And so, number 6. Where did I put that? Ah, up there. Come on. Yeah. Number 7. Yeah, I didn't really realize, and now that I'm going through them one at a time, I'm sensing a pattern. So when it comes to narrowing down the options, maybe it'll just be this biome, and I will pick which one I would like. So if you guys are interested in just seeing me build in this biome, we could say that, and I'll pick one of the several. But we will still take a screenshot. Since this is a little bit more of a forested area, we'll do that. Screenshot done. And there's my waystone. Number 8. Oh yeah, okay. This one, oh, I fell. This one is some interesting, more redstone-y, well, not redstone literally, but reddish stone. Once again, red rock. Out in a biome far away, and this one's actually got a lot more of the drier stuff around. Those interesting trees over there. Ooh, I could explore that. But we do have this nice double pillar over in the ocean here. and take a screenshot. There's also an ocean monument just there. So some good stuff nearby, another interesting option, and luckily something slightly different from those dacite hills. I will show you the interesting forest here, not because I want to build, but just because it's kind of cool. There's a bunch of those fancy mushrooms that I've only seen inside the vaults. So if we ever wanted some of that for building, we could always come across here. I'm going to quickly go home and sleep before we show off number 9. Come on, sleepy time. Any second now. Perfect. Now, number 9 is an interesting one. Oh, hello, horsies. Because I actually have to do a little bit of work before I think I'm ready to show this off. My idea here is that if I was to build a base in this little curve, I would remove all of these trees and have just like a lake that we can build on top of, surrounded by cliffs. So I think this is a perfect opportunity to try out our pickerang, to get rid of a bunch of trees nice and quick, show off its potential, but also show off the potential of the area as well. So hello, my friend. Let me enchant this up, show you a little bit of how it works while removing some things, and then we can have a look at that final area, number 9. Oh, I've finally managed to enchant this up to a really, really nice pickerang. I got it to Unbreaking 5 using 2 different ancient tomes. I used one for the sharpness, I think, or efficiency, and one for unbreaking. So now I have efficiency 6, sharpness 6, unbreaking 5. And to top that off, we're also going to turn it into a flamerang. So we'll do that, and we should not have to worry about breaking that very easily. Ready? Oh. So, for those of you who were wondering why I was so interested, I actually might take one of those in this device, this item. Let me show you. Down the bottom left corner there, I have my vein miner. I can hold that down and just vein mine things. Like, you get what I mean? I can just 64 at a time. 64 at a time. 64. Not quite. It's not picking up everything, so I will have to go around and grab that. But it will bring back a majority of it. And then I can just store it away. Now, that will go through the durability quite quickly, so I do have to keep a very close eye on things when I'm doing it. But at the same time, I can also just put it into my offhand and heal it up. So we are going to have to make ourselves a nice XP farm to make sure that we always have the option to get that back. I'm probably only going to do some of this with the pickerang. The rest of it I will go around with the axe here and just remove it normally. But give me a minute to go about clearing this whole area out, so I can give you guys a bit of a look at how I envisioned this spot when I first found it. But, I mean, how satisfying is that? I probably won't take it into the vault until I'm sure I've got a second one, because I would hate to lose it, especially after putting all of these fancy enchantments on it. But, for now, this can be a wonderful overworld tool. Oh, yes. Okay. Back in a second. Okay. This may seem like a little bit too much effort for just an option, but I felt like the other places were sort of ready to go as they were. This one just deserved a little bit of love to show off the potential as well. So I've cleared that out. We've got a ridiculous amount of wood here. And I can use that for like sticks and all sorts of things down the line. So that's fine. So now we have this one as an option. Let's see if I can get myself a good screenshot spot. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back home, which is incredibly easy to do with these waystones. It's really actually amazing. And I'm going to give you guys the options. I'm going to put them on the screen, one after the other, leave them for a few seconds, and let's see what we can come up with. I am going to narrow it down, remove some of the duplicates of that dacite, and I think I'll say that if we do decide that the dacite area, that kind of white stone texture, is the place that we want to go to, then I can narrow it down and decide amongst the multiple that I found. So I hope you guys are interested in this and interested in helping me shape the future of this series. Let's have a look at all the different options. Option 1, we're just going to call dacite. The dacite biome, or the biome that has this particular style of stone in it. It's really pretty. We could pick one or any of these, but I'm going to say that option number 1 is just this style of biome. Option number 2 is a throwback to our original attempt at Vault Hunters. The Vault Hunter Diaries series was something that I really enjoyed, but I didn't enjoy the process of creating it. And the way that I'm doing the episodes now is much more my style. But it could be cool to jump back into this kind of biome, do something either internally or externally on these giant cliffs. But yeah, we'll call that option number 2. Option number 3 is this interesting kind of rock pool style biome. It would be something a little bit different. Maybe we would be required to do some more detailed work and hide stuff up in the air or underground, but it is just something really unique looking. So, option number 3. Option number 4 is these really quite fantasy style stone pillars. It's a very interesting biome. I think the picture pretty much speaks for itself. So, let me know what you think of option number 4. Option number 5 is a far more plain biome, but it is a nice big area that we could potentially do as much customization to as we like. Once again, surrounded by a lot of ocean, lots of space to expand, lots of room to do whatever we decide to. Plenty of good ideas could happen right here. So, let me know what you think of option number 5. Option number 6 is these red rock sandy mountains out in the ocean. This is the one that was near the ocean monument, and it is just something that is also open for a lot of expansion and a lot of customization. That's option number 6. And then option number 7 is the one that we just did some work on, removing the trees. This has the potential for building something out on the water, surrounded by those cliffs, and we can further remove more trees to expand onto the water on the lake and turn it into something special. That is option number 7. So there you have it. 7 options, 7 possibilities for different mega base locations, and essentially infinite potential. I'm really interested to see what you guys think, and I hope you guys do pop into the comments and chat to me about it. I'll be doing my best to sit in there and reply and really read through all of your opinions and everything like that. I do sometimes struggle to keep up with the comments lately because I've been very busy, but I try and go in and at least read them, give them a thumbs up if I can. But for this one, we're really talking about shaping the future of this series. Not only do I want to know where you guys think I should build, I am interested to hear what you would like to see as far as a building style. Do we go full fantasy with giant castles and towers and stuff like that and magical floating islands? Or do we go more industrial with skyscrapers and a city and roads and lots of iron and bits and pieces like that? And I'd love to hear what you guys kind of come up with when you look at those pictures, when you look at those areas. What pops into your mind? What do you get inspired to make there, or see me make there, I suppose? I really would like your opinions, and I hope you guys do pop into the comments and let me know. But with that, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave you guys with the decision, leave you guys with a bit of thought, and I'm so looking forward to hearing what you guys think. I would like to thank my Patreon supporters for your continued support. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate it so much. Even the new supporters, you guys rock. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, I'll talk to you in the comments and we'll see what we can come up with as far as mega build locations. So with that, I hope you guys take care of yourself until the next episode, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye, everyone. Whoop!